how do you overcome creative blocks? Okay, yeah. What's creative blocks? Creative blocks means like creative challenges. Okay, yeah. Like what kind of like some of the challenges that you face while creating something? There are lots of challenges probably just like that na ki, important thing is that ki wait wait, where is this thing? Okay, yeah. How do I overcome creative blocks? Okay, yeah. What's a creative blocks? A creative blocks means like that a creative challenges. Okay, yeah. Like when you try to create something, you probably face some sort of challenges. Okay, yeah. So, how do you kind of like something really solve those challenges or solve those problems and like like resistance? Yeah, how do you do that? Okay, yeah. Well, there are so many ways. All right, yeah. First of all, is that ki, I'm gonna tell you first step. Okay, yeah. Solving the problem is a second step. You have to understand the first step. Okay, yeah. If you are creating something, whatever it is, okay, yeah, content creation or any type of creation, okay, yeah, it always get resistance. It always get challenges, technical challenge, economical, financial, emotional, lot of challenges. Yeah, yeah, like basically these are the challenges are definitely come because it's just like that na ki um the story of everyone is kind of like something different from each other. All right, yeah. So basically when you try to create something, which means that ki it is not even exist on that time, so you are creating this thing, so you don't really have any experience about this thing, how it made or something like that. So you are try to find that particular thing. All right, yeah. The first step is that ki you have to accept ki the challenges will definitely come. Okay, yeah. Like how expert you are or how rich you are or how good is you are or like how experienced you are, challenges will definitely come. Okay, yeah. And that is a kind of like a something you have to accept that thing, because if you didn't really accept this thing, then probably you will get frustration a lot. Okay, yeah, like why I'm failing this, why I'm failing again and again and again. Okay, yeah. Important thing is that ki accept that ki I will be face those challenges, and during those challenges I will be fail multiple times. Okay, yeah. So these are the acceptance, like these are the things you should supposed to be accept the first. All right, yeah. First step. Now I'm gonna tell you next step that ki how do you supposed to overcome the creative blocks or creative challenges. All right, yeah. First of all, change your environment. Sometimes environment is a kind of like a something um, factor. Okay, yeah. Because of that, ki, let me tell you one thing. I am a YouTuber. Okay, right now I have 1,200 subscriber. Okay, yeah. I create a content about photography is equivalent to a content creation. Okay, it's creation. All right, yeah. So and I am been doing this thing since 4 year. Okay, yeah. So I have little bit of experience. All right, yeah. 4 year and you have 1,200 subscriber. Yeah, I do lot of mistakes while YouTube career and stuff like that. Well, I will talk about this thing in later, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. So I have little bit of experience in this thing. Okay, yeah. But how do you should supposed to be listen to me, that I have like a, if I have like a millions of subscribers, then probably I should supposed to be give the advice, then some people might gonna listen or something like that. Then it gonna something like basically you are the failure at this moment. How do you some people are kind of like a something accept that thing. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, technically, just like if you are judging me according to the number, then probably you shouldn't supposed to be listen to me. Okay, yeah. But probably is this thing na ki um, I fail so many times so that I could understand what is actually the right way. Okay, yeah. So at this moment, I have like a 1200 subscriber, but after a couple of period of time, I will have that millions of subscriber, and this is my confidence. This is my belief. Okay, yeah. So basically, if you are kind of like a judging me according to the number, then choice is your okay, listening this thing or not. Okay, but is this like that key? This is the thing that I learn from myself. Alright, yeah. So, and I think that key might gonna this experience will be resonate with you. Okay, yeah, because this thing is actually happened with me. So I don't know. Yeah, just hear me out. Alright, yeah. So how do you overcome those resistance, the creative challenges? How do you overcome? Okay, yeah. First step is acceptance. Okay, yeah. Second step is that ki how do you overcome those things? Is that ki change your environment at the beginning. Okay, yeah. Like if you are never been a creation something, okay, you never been creating something or you never done that thing. Okay, yeah. Like basically you are doing a job and you are kind of like a doing the job is a kind of like a something really that ki something really that the people are kind of like a doing the thing, so you have little bit of support. Okay, yeah. But when you are kind of like into the creation something or whatever it is, okay, yeah, most of the time, okay, almost like a 70% of time you are being alone, 30% might be you are with the group of people. Okay, yeah. When you are working with a group of people, then probably you will get motivated all the time, so you will not gonna worry, and probably you will love while that creating thing. Okay, yeah. But this is only the 30% of the people. Okay, yeah. 70% of the people are kind of like a creating things by their own. Okay, yes. So I'm gonna talk about these things. So first thing is that change the environment. Sometimes environment is really matter. Okay, yeah. And it is really essential that when you start the first time, it bother a lot, you don't know anything about it. Okay, example is that just example, photography. Okay, yeah. Like you love photography. Okay, yeah. But you don't know any kind of like a something composition, you don't know anything about symmetry, you don't know about anything about the exposure triangle and everything. Okay, there are lots of terms and everything, you have to learn those things. Okay, not only learn, you have to practice that thing. Okay, yeah. But during this process, like this is the kind of like a thing that you want to do. Okay, yeah. But you are in such a surrounding that ki this cannot be possible. Okay, yeah. Example is that ki if you are a girl, okay, yeah, if you are living in the village in India, so probably is this thing you have lot of burden about, you have to do this thing, do that. Okay, yeah. So should I supposed to change like my environment or should I go somewhere else? I don't know. Okay, it's kind of like a something depend on you, like do you have that capacity to go somewhere else or kind of like a change your environment, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. But I'm not gonna suggest you that. Okay, yeah. Because at the first time, at the beginning of the content creation, you make sure that these are kind of like a something will always be there. Okay, yeah. Important thing is that change your mindset first. Okay, yeah. Like basically these are the resistance always be there, like some people are accepting, some people are not accepting, some people are kind of like supporting to you for this content creation and something like that. Okay, yeah. And probably is this thing that you have to stuck with that particular situation, you can't change your atmosphere or something like that. There are a lot of things. Okay, yeah. Important thing is that what is the minimum thing that you could do at this moment and do this thing. Okay, that's it. Just not that kind of like something like that like having the kind of like a excessive gear, then I started doing photography and something like that. No, like you have mobile phone, just practice with this thing. Okay, in YouTube lot of tutorials about how to do mobile photography, watch those videos, watch those tutorial, learn through it, understand through it, make it. Okay, there are lots of ways to practice it at your home, so you could do that. It's not that kind of like a something very difficult, and for that particular process you don't really need to change the environment. Okay, yeah. But if you are kind of like a something capable enough to have little bit of money and everything, then probably you should supposed to be go somewhere else where the people who are like-minded, okay, like people who are kind of like a something into that photography world or into that particular content creation that you want to be. Okay, yeah. Then you have to, like, you have kind of like a something like capability to have a studio, or kind of like a something people to work with you, or kind of like a go into the people who is actually kind of like a have similar mindset. Then probably when you work with those people, then your craft will be improve even more drastically better. All right, yeah. But these are the things are happen when you have that capability of everything, like a financial condition and everything. Okay, yeah. And 90% of the people don't really have that capability. So probably important thing is that whatever the things that you have, just utilize it. Okay, yeah. That is the most important thing. Okay, yeah. So don't really change the environment unless you have that kind of like a something power and capability. Then okay, set the small goals. Okay, yeah, that I already mentioned. All right. Small goals are really essential. Don't really think about big stuff. Okay, yeah. Don't really think about the, like, let me tell you one thing. In this creation thing, I'm gonna be more focused on the content creation. Okay, yeah. There are lots of more creation thing. Okay, yeah. Like basically, if you are the kind of like a something like engineer of a F1 race car, then you have to make the F1 race car. Then in that particular moment, you have lots of people with you, so you don't really worry about creation thing, because like you are working with the team. All right, yeah. But almost like a 70-80% of people are actually be more stuck into the content creation, so I'm gonna kind of like giving them answer according to the content creation, which is equivalent to the creation as also. All right, yeah. So set up a small goal. What's a small goal? Well, every creating something, it really requires some sort of goals. Okay, yeah. That goal is really essential. And but like, don't really think about that key something really bigger goals. Okay, yeah. If you think about bigger goals, then probably it not gonna work out. Think about small goals. Think about that key. Think about that key. What can you do at this moment, and how do you execute this thing at the moment? That's it. Just think about that and just do it. Okay, yeah. How lame, how stupid, and how simple it is, just do this thing. Okay, yeah. Having that small goal, it kind of like a something like it add a little bit of confidence into you. Okay, yeah. Like, how do you think that, like, I just kind of like a take a kind of like a photo of just an apple, which is not even kind of like a something very difficult, how it kind of like a something build my confidence. It build you, because I know that taking photo of the particular fruit or particular apple is not really that much big thing, but you took this thing. Okay, before that you haven't really took the photo, but right now you took the photo, so that is the first step. So important thing is that key, like utilize small goal. Okay, yeah. Like when you chase the small goal, it kind of like a something will help you to get bigger goals. Okay, yeah. In small goal, let me tell you one thing, that key, how do I supposed to like focus on my small goals? Okay, my small goal is that key, today I have to upload two shots. Okay, two shots per day. Okay, yeah. Too short, which is kind of like a something I could do this thing. Okay, yeah. So I have find the idea, figure it out how do I supposed to make it, and make it. Okay, yeah. So basically these are my goals. Okay, these are short term goals, that key I should supposed to be upload two shots per day. So which is kind of like a something very small goals. Okay, yeah. And every day I accomplish that thing. Okay, yeah. By the way, today I only complete one goal. Okay, and like one shot, I haven't re-uploaded another shot. After this artifact, I will complete this another shot, and then my goal will be done. Okay, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I could do this thing. All right. So these are really essential. Having those short goals, it kind of like a something to help you to focus, believe, and then it kind of like a build up confidence. Okay, yeah. So break. What is a break for me? All right, yeah. So usually is this thing when I kind of like complete my project. I like after I take my lunch during the day, I cannot do my work. Okay, I just can't really focus on the thing. So I usually take 1 hour of nap. I put the alarm and I take 1 hour of nap. All right, yeah. Which kind of like something really helped me. Okay, which is kind of like a feel like break, because when I wake up, I am very nap. All right, yeah. So this is kind of like a something I consider that a break. I never really scroll the reel that much. Okay, yeah. Like basically, is this thing I didn't really have in Instagram app. So to scroll Instagram reels. I have YouTube, by the way, and in YouTube they have shorts too, and I also watch the shorts. But still, I'm using Android phone, which has a kind of like a feature of digital well-being. What does it do is that I kind of like a something selected such app that I could. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing that when I'm scrolling some sort of shorts in the YouTube app, it kind of like a something really close automatically after 5 minutes. So which kind of like a something prevent me to not to watch more than like more reels. Okay, yeah. I prefer to be consume content through I prefer to be consume content through horizontal video instead of vertical video. Okay, yeah, because vertical video is a kind of like a something it just eats your brain. Okay, and you don't really get that much value. Okay, yeah, but horizontal video. What's a horizontal video? Horizontal video means a long form video. In the long form video, you will consume lot of content. All right, yeah, and which kind of like something will help you. And as also, I usually consume such a content which is kind of like a something improve my values. Okay, yeah. Usually, I watch Dhruv Rathi's videos, Nitish Rajput videos, or kind of like a something such a videos which kind of like something improve my values. All right, yeah. So regarding about the break, okay, so basically is this thing there are the two type of breaks. First of all is that ki take a 1 hour of nap, okay, after I done with my project. And when I feel little bit of really exhausted, then I be kind of like a watch Dhruv Rathi videos, kind of like a such a video that like a full form of video. Okay, yeah, like a full form of video, 10 minute 15-minute video. Okay, which kind of like a get me little bit of value too regarding about that particular topic, and as also I feel little bit of fresh. All right, yeah. So this is what kind of like a something break for me. Okay, yeah. If you are doing scrolling reels and you called it a break, this is not a break. Okay, because reels are not meant to be stopped. Okay, so basically is this thing that key, if you are scrolling reel for 10 minutes and then you decided that you just have to work, then probably you won't be able to do a work, because most of the time your brain is actually addicted to the dopamine level of that particular scrolling reels. Okay, yeah. So make sure that don't really watch reels and short that much. Okay, yeah. Instead of that, watch full form of video. Okay, yeah, which kind of like a something adding little bit of values. Vertical video is really not that good. Shorts and reels are really not that good. Try to stop as much as it could possible. All right, yeah. Experiment and play. What's the experiment and play? Well, every content creation is a kind of like a something like you have to experiment this thing. Okay, yeah, because every project, every video is a kind of like a something very challenging to make. Okay, yeah, you have to think about a lot of stuff: editing, thumbnail, sound effects, music. It's a lot of thing. The length of the video, how it kind of like something engagement and everything. All right, yeah. When you are been into the content creation, these are kind of like something. These are hurdles and challenges are always be there. All right, yeah. How do you overcome that, or how do you kind of like something fix those things? The problem is that is that thing you won't be able to fix those things. Okay, you just have to keep doing this thing and kind of like a something get experience. All right, yeah. Like you won't be able to kind of like a something get the information and next video will be kind of like a equivalent to a Mr. Beast video. No, it won't be. Okay, yeah. You really require kind of like a something experience regarding about that key. How do you edit your video, how do you execute your video, what is your style and everything. Okay, yeah, because in the YouTube platform there are same genre of content that are of that creation thing. All right, so it is really essential to understand that key, um, understand that key, um, experiment, try. Okay, yeah, you never be perfect at the first step or first attempt. You just have to try, experiment this thing, and it kind of like a something added little bit of values inside your home. You have kind of like a personal thing and your professional thing and your content creation thing is kind of like a something at the same time. So you have to figure it out, you have to manage where it kind of like a time should supposed to be spent, this and that it really matter. All right, yeah. So set routine. Okay, yeah, if you have proper routine about this thing, then probably you don't really worry about that. All right, yeah. Accept the imperfection. All right, yeah. When you are trying to create something, obviously the content that you create is not really good. Okay, and definitely it's this thing that when I took the photos, like almost like every time I didn't really like the photo that I took. Yeah, like basically at the beginning while taking photos I thought that that photo is really good, but when I edit on the photos then I realized that this photo is really not that good and something like that. Okay, yeah. So really important thing is that you have to accept the imperfection, accept this thing that you are not a perfect person and you are trying to be perfect. So during this process you will create imperfect product or imperfect thing. Okay, yeah. So accept that thing and just, yeah. um Reflect and analyze, understand your analytics and stuff like that. Collaborate, yeah, if you are kind of like some person to want to collaborate with the other, then you do that thing. Okay, but it's depend on you. Self-care and something, yeah, like you have to take care of yourself during this process of this thing and then process of, yeah. This is the way that you kind of like a something solve your creative blocks and something like that. Okay, way that you kind of like a something solve your creative blocks or creative challenges. Okay, yeah. But important thing is that you accept and you have to do this thing. Okay, every day. That's it. If you have this mindset, then probably every challenges is kind of like a something lean. Just you could solve this thing. All right. Yeah. So at this moment, this is my answer. All right. I should supposed to be end here. Thank you.